Yo, what's going on, peeps? Back again with another vid. We got match review, the Arsenal v Spurs. Make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe first of all at the gate. Arsenal 2, Spurs 1. And I'm fucking fuming. Not only did we lose, the way we played was just, it was shit. Let's just be honest. Arsenal deserved the win. They were all over us from the first whistle, bar maybe the last, 10 minutes of the second half. I think we had maybe 3-4 shots the whole game. Our first shot, we only had one shot in the first half, which was the goal. It's all the touch we had in their box. And the rest of the first half was flat, slow, giving the ball away. Weren't winning our duels, weren't winning 50-50s. It was shit. Now, I don't know if these men are aware that this is a North London derby, because the way they were playing, it seemed like it was just a pre-season and no one was putting no energy in because nobody wanted to get injured. And speaking of injuries, Son got injured. So I'm wishing him a speedy recovery, and I'm blaming Mourinho for that. Because when he's resting Kane, he's resting Bell, he ain't resting Son. He's taking off Bell, he's taking off Kane, but he's leaving Son on. Son went on a sprint, and straight away he pulled up. We knew he was coming off. You can't run off a hamstring. So God knows how long he's going to be out now. And Son hardly gets injured. So I'm blaming Mourinho for that. So that's another thing he's fucked up today. The whole tactics, everything was wrong. He put in Doherty, who was just, he's shit. Let's not beat around the bush. He is not good enough. And you're putting him in over Aurier. Now, Mourinho's probably thinking we don't want to give away a penalty, but we gave one away anyway. So we should have went with Aurier in the first place. Because if Aurier is there, they probably don't score that first goal. Because I don't think Tierney's getting past Aurier as easy as he did Doherty. Effortless, he didn't even have to do anything fancy. Just knock it and ran past him. And Doherty was well behind, he couldn't block it, he couldn't do nothing. Took him right out of the game. And then boom, Odegaard with a shot that's probably gone right at the Reece. Let's be honest, without the deflection of Alderweireld, it wasn't going in. So it needed that deflection to take it in the corner away from the Reece. Because the Reece would have gathered that all day. And then we go in, half-time 1-1. Even though we didn't deserve it. Smith Rowe hit the bar. Cedric hit the post. They were all over us. But we rode the storm, got our goal, and then just before half-time, we give them a way back in the game like we always do. Just before half-time, always the way. Second half comes, first 5 minutes, better than the first half, which was not hard to do, because it was bad. You think of Brighton, Liverpool, Wolves, Leicester, all those put together, that was our first half. That's how bad it was. So we came out a little better. And to be fair, Lamela was the best player on the pitch. He got the goal. And Rabona, lovely goal. But then he got sent off, which I knew he was probably going to do, because he gets a bit too excited in the derby. And I love that he's up for it, because to be fair, he was the only one that was probably aware it was a North London derby and what it meant to the fans and the club. He was on it. But he just needs to tone it down sometimes. When you're on a yellow card, you have to be like, okay, I'm on a yellow card, let's show passion, but let's be a little bit more careful in what we're doing. But he didn't. He got sent off. So Lucas steps up. Let's be real, Lucas is probably our best player. Kane hardly had a sniff until the last 10 minutes. And when he did, everything he done was, apart from the last free kick, was pretty decent. Put in a good ball, just missed everyone narrowly. What else? Had a free kick at the post. Sanchez there on the rebound, should have turned it in, but he didn't. He hit in the ground, and Gabriel blocked it. And I think the final free kick, it just summed up the evening. Just not good enough. Right off the piece. Considering the form we're in, you would never know we was in a good run of form. 5 wins at the last 6, you would never know. We played like a team that was just low on confidence, bottom of the league, and it's not good enough. We need a goal, and he brings on Sissoko for Bell. Now, given Bell wasn't good today, let's be real. Hardly had a sniff, and when he did, he was just poor. But we need a goal. It's 1-1. Why are we shutting up shop at 1-1? Would have been better to bring Dele on instead. And Dombley, awful today. Kept giving the ball away. Poor. Højbjerg, last time I saw him that poor was against Everton. First game of the season. And that's what his performance was like today. Absolute shocker. Sanchez, he was alright, but he went flying into a tackle he didn't need to go into because Lacazette missed the ball. He sliced it, but he's gone flying in thinking he's going to get a block. They've taken the time to see that he's just sliced it and missed it, and then you're giving them a way to get in front even though they deserved it. But it didn't need to be done. Mourinho's tactics for this game was all wrong. Negative. How you come in the first half negative from the first minute? You shut up shop in the first minute. All our players in the half. Kane, Son. I'm sure the average positions must have been in our half. It could never be in theirs. We were so deep. Run ragged. Arsenal bust the midfield. And that's why I said this would be one. Midfield and defence. And they bust the midfield and our defence. Not good enough. So now we're without Son, we're without Lamela, and we got Dynamo Zagreb on Thursday and Aston Villa on Sunday. Are we going to beat Aston Villa playing like that? No. Especially without Son, because we have no pace now in behind. We got Lucas, I guess, Bergwijn, but are they better finishers? Are they better in the final third than Son? No. So we're done at him, and I'm done with this vid. Player ratings dropping tomorrow, look out for that. Preview for the Dynamo Zagreb game dropping on Wednesday, and obviously the Villa game preview dropping on Saturday. But today was not good enough, and Doherty, if you're watching this, just get out of the club, bro, because you're not good enough. If he says to you, you're in the squad, say, boss, sorry, but I don't think I'm warrant a start. I'd respect that. Then you put in a shit performance like that in the North London derby. But anyway, I'm done. You lot stay safe. I'm out of here. Peace.